Joining me right now to react is former NBA player Enes Kanter Freedom. Enes, thanks very much for being here this morning. You know China better than most. Your reaction to Edward Lawrence's report?
You know, I want to talk about San Francisco first, because San Francisco homeless population has miraculously gone missing as President Biden and Chinese President Xi Jinping are set to meet. You know, San Francisco is finally clean, and it literally only took Xi Jinping to do it. The government can easily fix our cities overnight, but it looks like they just don't want to. It's amazing what our government will do for China, but not for its citizens. So, well, you know, Biden and Xi Jinping, I just want to say that if Biden is going to hold Xi Jinping accountable for Chinese spy balloon, COVID, fentanyl crisis, or other ways that CCP has threatened to America's security, and if Biden leaves his meeting without holding Xi Jinping accountable on any of these things, then it will be an embarrassment for our country and another win for the CCP, actually. So it's obvious that Xi is a friend of Biden, and Biden caves to CCP. So there is no justification for sidelining American values and putting the interests of Xi Jinping and the CCP first.
Well, you fought back against the NBA support for China, the Nike support for China, and you know, Xi Jinping is telling the world that China is open for business. Here's some of those laws that I was referring to, Enes. The PRC counter-espionage law. This is the most recently revised law allowing PRC security agencies to inspect electronic equipment, facilities, and related programs and tools of relevant individuals and organizations. Or there's the anti-monopoly law, which is meant to boost competition and reduce the monopolistic behavior of companies operating in China. Or maybe there's the national intelligence law of the People's Republic of China. That law creates legal responsibilities for all PRC and, in some cases, foreign citizens, companies and organizations to comply with Chinese intelligence services to support national intelligence work. I mean, come on. They are able to go and march into any company they want and steal the place, raid the place, and yet they're telling American businesses, go ahead, go open shop. Who's going to be disappeared first?
Exactly. I mean, also, more than 70,000 Americans died from fentanyl overdose last year, and the CCP plays a role in these deaths. They have ties with the Mexican cartels and have not stopped the flow of the drug into Mexico. So why are we making deals with a country who is responsible for the fentanyl crisis?
Yeah.
And also, I hope that President Biden will raise the question about CCP's human rights violations and also ongoing genocide towards Uyghurs and towards Tibetans. And also, I hope he will raise the question about Taiwan and Hong Kong.
I'm not...
Yeah, don't hold your breath.
I'm not going to bet my savings on that, on those two questions coming up.
I'm hoping.
I mean, look, we just heard from China that they are agreeing to open up conversation about the climate crisis. I mean, you know, Fox News has confirmed that Biden and Xi's fentanyl deal is expected to be formally announced later today, and that it's complete. Under this deal, we're told that Beijing will allegedly crack down on the manufacturing and export of fentanyl, and in exchange, the Biden administration will lift restrictions on China's Forensic Police Institute, Enes. Look, this is the bottom line. China wanted relief from all of these sanctions, including the sanctions that the Trump administration put on. That's what Biden is giving them. The question is China going to actually enforce stopping the fentanyl flow? Enes.
I mean, I think everything starts with us. I think, you know, President Biden has to start being, you know, tough on these dictatorships, because enough is enough. We must hold China and Xi Jinping accountable instead of befriending with pretty much the biggest dictatorship in the world.
Here's Joe Concha.
Hey, Enes, I know you're thinking about a run for Congress, but you told Fox News Digital that that may not happen until 2028. Why wait so long? You're so involved now. You can make a difference. Why not run in 2024 or 26?
Well, good question. So there is this rule, actually. So after you become a citizen, you have to wait 7 years to run for an office.
Oh.
I became a citizen of this beautiful country in 2021. So I got to wait 7 years to run for an office. But I mean, right now, I'm literally just working on so many beautiful things. You know, I'm going out there and talking about the human rights violations and trying to bring two sides together, because human rights is about politics. So I'm literally trying to bring the left and the right and to push them to care about more about human rights violations around the world.
So if you were in Congress today, what laws would you want to support?
I mean, I will just definitely push our administration to be tough on these dictatorships. I mean, I'm coming from literally, I grew up in a dictatorship in Turkey, and I see now Turkey is literally going out there and saying that Hamas is not a terrorist organization, which is a NATO ally. And right now, President Biden is still soft on this dictatorship. So I will definitely put some bills out there about it.
All right, we will leave it there. Enes Kanter Freedom, great to see you this morning. Thank you, sir.